We're going to be looking at the volume of a rectangular prism. Now, the definition of volume is the capacity of a three-dimensional object, meaning how much space does that 3D object take up? So a great example is the Rubik's Cube. The fact that one of these cubes here can represent one three-dimensional unit, meaning one unit cubed, we can actually count up all of these cubes here. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 of them on the top layer. Then we have within these layers 1, 2, 3 layers. So it's basically 3 times 9, which makes it 27 of those little cubes. So that means for volume of any rectangular prism, we're looking at the formula that volume equals the length of it times the width of it times the height of it. That means something like even the base 10 blocks that we use. If we look at the big one, which is the thousands units, you're looking at the length of 10, the width of 10, and then 10 of those layers going up for the 10 in height. That's what makes the 1,000, 10 times 10 times 10. So it doesn't actually matter what the actual measurement is. Units could be centimeters, millimeters, meters, even kilometers if it needs to be. All we have to remember is for volume of this, it's the length times the width times the height. So if that's the case, what is the volume of this rectangular prism? If you had 8 centimeters by 5 centimeters by 3 centimeters, what would it equal? Well, the bottom layer here, which is the 8 by 5, 8 times 5 being 40. And then you would have 40 going up 3 times. So 40 times 3. That makes it 120 centimeters cubed. And the reason that we use cubed, that little 3, is because it's a three-dimensional object. So what if you knew the volume? What could be the dimensions? So what if we had the volume of a rectangular prism being 64 units? You could have a 1 by 8 by 8. You could have a 2 by 2 by 16. You could have a 2 by 4 by 8. Can you think of any other ones that you could have for that? So the volume can represent many different sizes when it comes to the dimensions of the actual rectangle, but the units would be the same in terms of its volume.